lagoon. I hooked up with Ron from Lone Star Paramotor down here out of Kyle, Texas. And that's what I could do a review on some gear. And behind me, this Air Conception Nitro 200. So you just need to keep a little handle on time. We got about an hour, maybe hour plus worth of fuel. Should have some flotation in case the unlikely event of a water landing. There is probably 6 or 7 mile an hour wind on takeoff. Not a whole lot on the lean left. Lean right on the other end. Got a little bit more. So, sitting in the harness, I kind of feel like I'm sitting in a bucket. I feel like I'm sitting down really low and my knees are way up high. I can stretch out. Full throttle, nice and smooth. These little two-strokes love running down here around sea level, 1,000 feet. I didn't even see what our altitude was when I took off. I'm at 1250 right now. It says 500 above, so 700 feet. That's pretty cool. Guess we just need to stay out of that nest right there. Yeah, I think we're going to need to come in for a landing before our landing zone becomes soaking wet. The cloud-to-cloud rainbow. Whew. A little bit of a butt knee landing, but that's okay. Felt like I couldn't stand up with these guys. Maybe I had them too tight.
Should I have loosened these again?
No, this isn't so much. It's the leg straps. If your leg straps are tight,
and I felt like they were super tight.
Okay, if they're tight, it's going to be easy to get into the seat. All you do is you lift your knees and then you slide in the seat. But it makes it hard to get it out of your seat and get your chest over your legs to run. So you're kind of sitting back this way.
Right. Yeah.
On the other hand, if they're loose when you take off, you're going to be hanging down, and it's going to be tough to get into the seat.
Right.
But when you go to land, you're going to be fine.
So do you find that there's like a good intermediate position?
I don't. What I do is I crank them down for launch. I get into the seat,
them when you...
and then as soon as I do that, I loosen them up and I'm ready to land.
Okay. Yeah, it was cool. I mean,
How did you like the Nitro?
You know,
compared to what you're flying, I'm curious.
The engine's good. I don't like the harness.
What I don't like about them is the vibration.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you haven't complained about it. It must not be all that bad. But I came from flying I started on a Fresh Breeze, and then I traded that for a mini plane, top 80. And and that thing doesn't even vibrate. And then when you get into this, I'm like, oh geez, it's a washing machine.
For a full review of the Air Conception Nitro 200, subscribe down below. Go ahead, I'll wait. Did you do it? Scout's honored. What does the Air Conception Nitro 200 have to offer? The biggest thing is its weight. It comes in just over 42 pounds. For a 200cc engine, that's a big deal. Is it the lightest in its class? As far as I know, it is. When I was trying to take off, I had a torque twist issue. I kept torquing as I was grabbing the throttle, and just light pressure. I think this would be fixed with a wider prop. This one here is the one that Pat was flying. The one I was flying was much thinner. One thing I didn't mention was the exhaust smell. It stunk. Even while you were flying it, you could smell it. Another thing, while I was in the harness, it was like my knees were up to my chest. That might have been able to be adjusted by adjusting the harness and the straps itself. I'm not really sure, but it was pretty uncomfortable flying it like that. I don't think I could do a cross country in that position. The vibration, though, on the other hand, I don't know if you could fix that. Ron mentioned that it was something that he didn't really like and was cumbersome. Eric Farewell's talked about it before. I don't know if that's something you can get rid of with this machine. If I had a choice between the Air Conception Nitro 200 and the Parajet Maverick Sport, I would definitely go with the Maverick. Maybe I'll do a review on the Maverick here coming up sometime in the future. Till next time. I had a torque twist issue. I kept torquing as I was grabbing the throttle, and just light pressure.